Hello, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the return of Pokemon. I feel like it's been a while. I don't know how long, but we're here. We are returning with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, the original game. This is... Oh, I have this backwards. Oops. We have Lake. And then after that, we have Battle, Lake Guardians. I see. This is from the channel Goldenrod Radio, requested by Bub J20juiced, and thank you, Zaltis. Yeah, so we're just listening to the originals today. I am aware that there is the remake ones, but yeah, let's get into it. This is composed by Go Ichinose, the legend. Pokemon is always a good time, man. Okay, Lake. Let's go. I've heard this before. I think. Either way, that's my first time hearing it properly, so. Oh. Alright, let me pay attention, Dude, this composer is so good. I love what I do because it lets me discover stuff that I've heard throughout the life. And I can like finally hear it in full. I've heard this somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm just being honest. I've heard. I don't know. It was attached to a lake. Oh, I love the beat. Where have I heard this? This is like a rare unicorn run here. It doesn't happen often. I think it's happened less than like 10 times. The whole channel where I'm like, that's that thing I've heard throughout my life. It's from 2006? The DS. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is sick. That's a lake theme? Okay, hold on. I'm like so excited that I just heard that. Fun fact. There's a couple of reasons why I started the channel, right? To hear songs. Duh. But, you know, knowing that I can't play everything so I can experience some a little bit. No one was really reacting to music when video game music when I started. There's a lot of reasons, right? My favorite thing in the world is music, and video games are like right there. So, but like a subplot to the whole thing was low-key, I wanted to discover more Nintendo, because Nintendo is the complete parallel life that I didn't have. You know, Sega, PlayStation, pretty much everything but Nintendo. I didn't have my first Nintendo. I had a Game Boy Color when I was a kid. That was Pokemon Yellow. And then fast forward decades later to the Nintendo Switch, which was a gift to play Xenoblade. So I still don't consider myself, you know, I'm still a baby when it comes to Nintendo. But also, without even thinking it, just kind of like feeling it, I did want to hear songs that I've maybe have heard somewhere in the wild. No pun intended, actually. You know, like I've heard this before. I'm just being honest. I don't know where, but I've never heard it in full. So that was really cool. As soon as I recognized the motif, I kind of locked in. I just wanted to hear the beat and emphasize the bass. I don't know where I've heard that. I've heard that somewhere though. I don't know if it was someone's YouTube channel, a meme. It could have been an Instagram reel. I don't know. But I've heard that for sure. I can 100% tell you that. Where, when, I don't know. But apparently it's been around for, damn, it's a 20-year-old song. That's crazy. Well, this is really exciting. I don't know, because it's happened a few times in The Legend of Zelda. I'm like, oh, that one, okay. I don't know. It feels like one of those just like rare pickups in like an RPG. Like you find this like golden chest somewhere in the corner. That's what this feels like right now. I'm like, oh yeah, that one. I can like check that off. Now it's the lake theme from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Now I'm really curious about this next song with has the battle. I still don't know what's happening here. I'm just going to assume it's quite literally like a park setting with water, or maybe just more water than grass. But cool. I would have never guessed that's like any sort of an aquatic thing. But if you have any idea where you think I might have heard of that, please let me know, because it's gonna bug me. But I'm really another pun. But I'm really glad that I've actually heard it for the first time. That's amazing. Now this is Battle Lake Guardians, which you just have to assume is the boss fight for this place. I wonder if it has that motif. It was like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, let's go. Battle Lake Guardians. It's got that Pokemon intensity already. That rush feeling. Oh my gosh, the bass, dude. It almost sounds like a realistic bass. I know it's not, but it's so well produced that it sounds like it could be real. I love how the drums are turned down a lot, and the song is like in your face. This one has like a sense of like Japanese aura to it. Wait, has that bass line even moved? Are we listening to a vamp? A musical vamp? I think we're listening to a vamp. I'll explain what that is in a second. Oh, nope. It changed. Oh, this sounds so intense and like... I just have the feeling of like I'm under-leveled. Back to the vamp. I'm looking up some info about this game. It's so different from the first song we just heard. Oh my gosh. I'm looking up this game. It's so... There's so many musical ideas happening all at once. I love songs that are centered around a vamp. That's not that common. A vamp is a musical idea repeated throughout. So basically, people can like come along and jam alongside of it. How do we go from this? Jeez. Now, just one question. I'm trying to think of Pokemon Yellow as my only experience, but this is like, many, many moons ago. Do later gens, or in this game, do they have like unique boss? Well, okay, no. I know for sure they have unique boss themes later on. Like I've heard like the, oh god, I can't think of anyone's name. But I've heard them. But I'm talking about like in this generation. I'm asking because I'm playing a game currently where like the boss theme gets shared across multiple bosses. So I'm saying at this point, was there already unique songs, or do we hear this again later? I'm asking also because it's kind of a shame if we only get to hear that one time. Because it says Battle Lake Guardians, but... Alright, so again, I only know Gen 1 and Red, Blue, and Yellow, so let me see what Diamond and Pearl is about. I'm going to read a little bit of this because I haven't really... You know what? If it wasn't being recorded, I'm actually so glad. This is so out of nowhere, but I promise this always happens to me. I'm not even joking. Every time I look at my phone, I swear on everything, my battery is always at 69%. I'm not kidding. And the fact that it's documented, I can actually like... I don't know. Every single time, dude. I swear. Every time I look at my phone, it's 69%. Okay. Diamond and Pearl is the 10th season of the Pokemon anime series. Damn. 10? It originally aired in Japan, blah, 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 blah. Okay, 2007. Oh, this is kind of spoilers. Wait, they're talking about the anime. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I wanted to know about the game. Okay, well, apparently there was... Actually, there's a good question, too. Because I know the original anime, the Indigo League, that was, like, pretty much in tandem with the Game Boy games. Has that always been a thing? Meaning, does every single game have an anime attached to it? That's kind of cool if that's the case. So you can kind of like see them. I always really enjoyed that, seeing the differences between like the game and like, or seeing, because I played the games more than I saw the animes. I only saw like half of the Indigo League, so I don't even know how it ended. I'm going to assume Ash won. But it was always cool seeing like, oh, hey, I know that one. I know that Pokemon. Sorry, I'm getting... Anytime I listen to Pokemon, I get very nostalgic of... I'm not kidding. Like, Pokemon Yellow is, to me, one of the most important soundtracks I've ever heard. It really shaped me really loving video game music. I know every song in Pokemon Yellow like the back of my hand. Not their titles, but as soon as it starts, I can immediately like start humming it. That game has so many earworms. Anyways, Game Freak, 2006. They are the first installment in the 4th generation of the Pokemon video game series. 4th generation, and this is 2006. So, damn, they put out a lot of games between Gen 1. I don't know the exact years, but that was like 98, 99 when I played. So, damn, they were just pumping these out. Oh, it's Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Okay. So those are the 3. I've asked this before, but I'm going to ask one more time. Do they all follow the 3 game thing? 2 and then 1? Red? Oh, I can't even be bothered. But red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, and I don't know what's after that. So diamond, pearl, platinum. See, that one's easy to remember because, they're gems. I don't know. Okay, anyways. The remakes for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, the prequel, Pokemon Legends Arceus, which everyone says differently, was released in 2000. Ah, so that game is a prequel to this. Okay. It's not every day I get to. Wait, what? Hold on. My brain just exploded. Junichi Masuda was also a director? I just thought he was a composer. Wait, was he integral to the series? Besides the music? What the heck? He's a Japanese video game composer, director, designer, producer, singer, programmer, and trombonist. Brother. Damn. Apparently this game was directed by him. My brain is overwhelmed right now. Like I said, Pokemon always brings me, puts me in a good mood, right? Because, again, Yellow was so important to me. I love that game. It was my first RPG I ever played. My first turn-based RPG. So, never played a game like that. And then didn't play a game like that till years later. And, yeah. It's just, I don't know. One of these days, I'm going to have like a, who's that Pokemon type of quiz. And I can probably, I'll be confident. I can probably ace that thing. Maybe not 100%, but I'll get like a good 90% out of 100. I still remember a lot of those names. Anyways, well, we heard what I'm guessing is a classic with the lake one. But it's just killing me that I don't know where it came from. Awesome boss theme, by the way. Jeez. The vamp, the bass line, the intensity of it. It sounded very Pokemon to me. Awesome. Cool. And, yeah. Let me know what you think, since they're not included here. Let me know what you think of the remake versions of them. Cool. Thank you to the requesters. And thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Have a good one. My name is Jesse. Peace.